My Crafties, it's Tree. I hope you're having a good and crafty day. It's Wednesday, so that means it is time for Let's Do Die Cutting Monday. I'm late. Again, another holiday that falls on Monday, so that makes me play catch up. So I want to apologize for that, but I also want to thank everybody who is participating in Let's Do Die Cutting Monday, whether you are cutting and posting along with us or just watching and commenting or giving those thumbs ups and likes on YouTube and or Instagram for all of you. So I appreciate your crafty love and support, and I know everybody else does. Also, I am trying to grow my channel, so I'm asking that if you please have not already, please like, subscribe, ring that bell, and definitely leave a friendly comment below, because that's how you'll be entered into my giveaway. For rules on that, just check the description box below. Also, anything that I'm using, I will have a link to it in the description box below, and if I don't have a link for it, it will definitely be listed. All right, so all that out of the way, Die Cutting Monday is where we get together and we show what we've been die cutting using our embossing folders, fussy cutting, SVG files, anything that you want. So you can make a project or not, and I am definitely having a giveaway every week, so you know, you got to check and see if you are the winner. And I'm doing some house cleaning right here. Don't worry about me, just a little distracted. Okay, so I am using this ZFPARTY, what are they calling it? Mini small treat box. There it is. I am not going to recommend this die. I'm not. I bought it a long time ago and I did not use it. Cathy already told me, she warned me, if you buy it, use it so that you know, because if it's wait too long, you cannot return it. It's just not possible. So this is it. It is itty bitty teeny tiny. I have my ruler with me. It comes out to be a whopping, from widest point to widest point, 5 3/4 inches. And from tall to tall, about 2.5 if you want to count this trim piece that goes to 3, but we're not going to count that. And when you put it together, it looks like this. Really cute, right? Except it is the hardest thing in the world to get together. And this is just 65-pound cardstock. And what can you put in that? I don't know. So I decided, with all my brains, I'm going to emphasize all my brains, because yeah, that I took it and I did this. I cut it in black and then I did white. That didn't show through, and I don't have my other one. I threw it away. I cut it in white and then I did the dashes in black. I also used the black marker to go around the whole outer perimeter because lines were not showing up. And what I did was I scanned this through my scan and cut. And then I went into Canvas Workspace, which is a free software place that I found connected through Scan and Cut, and I can go in and alter SVG files, or just download SVG files to it and then send it to the Scan and Cut to print. They also have several loaded designs there that have not changed in the multitude of years that I've had my Scan and Cut. So if anybody knows of a place that has Scan and Cut designs, I would greatly appreciate that information. I would love to get more. So what I did was I used that and I blew it up a little bit and I came up with this. Still equally hard to put together, but I have tenacity, so I decided to keep going at it, and that's what I created. Now I have measurements here, but I decided that was still too small. It was still too hard to work with, and I came up with this. My final size. However, as you can see, the gap here, although I didn't change anything on the size, it came apart, and the gap is not big enough for the heart to go through. I'm not sure why. So the original ZFPARTY is the base is 1 1/8 inches across from flat to flat, and approximately, hard to measure something that's round, about 1 1/2 inches tall, all the way up to the top of the heart. The medium one that I created is, the base is 1 3/4 inches, and it is all the way up to the heart. I don't know which point, 2 1/4. And then the final one I created, the large one, has a base of 2 1/2 inches wide and is about 3 inches tall, all the way up to the heart. So maybe 1/2 inch for the heart, and that would put it at 2 1/2 as well. So I'm going to take you through and fold one for you. Hold on a second. But before I do that, I'm going to show you that you are going to get all these original small ones that I had originally cut and had them ready, and my video ready and everything for Let's Do Die Cutting Monday on Monday. And then I ran into problems assembling it, and I said, well, yeah. So if you feel adventurous, there are several of them here that you can do. This one also cut the little scallop border edge. When I did my larger ones, I did not include that scallop. Maybe if you have a scallop border, you can just add that to it. So you're going to get 4 of these. So a green, Christmas, I guess summer, and a purple. So those will be yours, and I'm going to move these off to the side. And I'm going to go ahead with the solid color. And I'm not sure if you can see the score lines. There's one across here, 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 and here. And I'm not sure why they didn't put one across this, but they did put one across here. And then there's score lines going across the center and across the bottom, as well as these 2 tabs. And then they have these here that go diagonally and down the center. Okay, so first things first, I like to fold the flats because it's just easier, and we all know what those do. And then, you know, anything that's straight is easy to fold. And I have not decided, I don't think we fold these, but I just give them a little nudge like that, and then this one gets a little difficult, the center one. So you're just going to have to take it little by little and just kind of give it a little bit of a pinch. Not a lot because it's a curved line. See, I just creased that. And then that. All right. So then we've got these, and this one would fold toward you if it was there. This one that way. Now Karen Berniston, I watch a lot of her videos with her pop-ups, and she goes ahead and she folds a lot of her score lines both directions just to get a better fold line. These you have to kind of maneuver. Now this one here will go in, and then these will go out, so you get kind of this pinch thing going. So I'm going to keep doing this with you on camera. I know it's going to be tedious, but I don't know. I couldn't find a tutorial on this box. The only review I found on Amazon was a 2-star rating. No review actually, just a 2-star rating. And I just couldn't find anything for how to assemble this, or that anybody even liked it. And I'm just going to say I don't like it. I like my version, the larger one. So maybe if ZFPARTY wants to enlarge their design, they might charge a little bit more for it, but it might work better for people. Sorry, I'm struggling right here. I'm gonna tell you it's a little fiddly. I don't think it's horrible. It's just, you know, you're fighting against something that, you know, it's a curve instead of a straight line. That's the only issue we got going here. So, all right. Oh, and then your large version, does it have it? It should have it. Hold on. Okay, I don't know. In my design, eventually I decided that I reworked this last tab over here, the one that has the 2 tabs on the side. That's the one that you're going to work with last. And I did put a little X over here, and I made this one a little wider and a little bit longer, and I moved it over just because that's what I was seeing was wrong with this. Now, I did not go through and do a check on that, but that's okay. We're going to do this. All right, so you're going to need some adhesive, some glue, whatever, and I'm just going to put glue on these 2 tabs if I'm not clogged up. And just go ahead and make sure you're getting that glue all the way to the edges, because it is a box and you do want it to work like a box. So technically when you do boxes, you should be able to fold one flap over and then fold the other flap to meet it. It never worked for me. So I just went ahead and make sure you get this line straight, and this line makes a continuation right here. There's a score line there and a score line down here. And just kind of hold that together. I'm seeing right here there's a little bubble there. That could have been where I had you know, hand drawn something, so it didn't. I'm just being really picky. It's not this difficult, but I am being very picky here about lining it up. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and fold the 2 tabs in, the 2 triangle tabs. I'm going to do it like that. And this one has a score line, and I'm not sure why it has a score line, but it's going to go like that. So what I'm, and you decide, do you want it like that or do you want it over the top? I kind of like it over the top. It makes it look cleaner. And so I'm going to go ahead and add glue to all 4 of these triangles. You maybe could use a bone folder, which I did not bring, but I might be able to make it work with my tweezers. All the way to the edges. Karen Berniston says shellac it, and not like add so much glue that you can't, it'll never dry, but just make sure you get all the way to all the edges. And then I want to, what I do is I put a glue on this one, and then glue on this one right here. I don't go all the way to the line, only because I'm not positive that it's going to go all the way to the line. And it will, so I'm going to go ahead and add more, but remember I had put glue on the tip edge there, so that will cover that. You can clearly see I got glue oozing out the edges here. Rub that off my fingers and put that there. I want this undone so that I can get that down here, and then press those down with something. Anything will work. All right, so now we are flat and we are in, and we can put some things in there. I do have some overhang here. If you want to just take some scissors, clean that up. I'm not going to do that at this point. Now you want to take your hearts and squish them together. Okay? And find your tab. It'll be easier on the inside. So the one with the tab, this one is your last one that you're going to work with. So I'm going to fold that out of the way. And what I did was I made it so that by doing that, you know that this edge is going to go over the short part and then over the long part, because that's where I was having problems too. And we're going to fold these all in like so. And that's going to go over the two little heart pieces. I probably could have made these longer too. There we go. I'm going to tell you, it is fiddly, and I'm also going to say I bought 2 of these dies because I was gifting one to someone, and to that person who will receive it, my apologies, and my apologies. I will also send you some of my SVG files because I haven't figured out how to email an SVG file to someone. And then everything I create on Canvas Workspace is done in a different format than SVG. So that is an issue too, and I haven't figured out how to fix that. I had originally figured out how to do it with a program. Someone showed me how, and on YouTube. And I did really well, but then I sent a SVG file, I thought, to a friend, and she came back and said, that won't work. I had to redo it for you. Here it is. It's like, oh my gosh. I'm not going to learn something new. All right, and then we finally, at the last one, oops, wait, I see a problem. It's not an issue. It isn't, but it is to me. There. And then last but not least, and you got to kind of squish it down, the heart part, and then this comes over. Oh, I just broke it again. Darn. All right, so if yours breaks, because I went that way with the heart, I wanted to straighten out the heart, you can put a little dab of glue on this little part here that broke off, like a dot, and then push everything down, and then you can put this back over on it and connect it, except not on camera. Don't do it on camera. All right, so that's it. That's what you're gonna get. And I hope it works for you. I hope you enjoy working with what I created for you, because I did not enjoy creating this. This took an eternity, hours to get this to where it is. And I mean, again, it's 65-pound cardstock. I tried it in 80. I thought, you know, a box, I would really like it to be an 80-pound, and I'm going to tell you right here, right now, it was not going to work. It wasn't. So there's that. And you'll get these 4. No scallop edge. I created a scallop edge. I might cut it, but I probably won't. So anyway, I will fold this up and so it will fit in an envelope, and then you'll get that. And this video is getting really long, so I'm going to end here. I hope that you enjoyed my little tutorial, and definitely leave a comment below. Look over here for my winner. Congratulations, winner. And I will catch you in my next video. Until then, God bless you and yours. Bye for now.